Peace. Let's see. What's going down? Peace, everybody. It's your boy. It's your boy. We're gonna get it in. We got a couple videos to watch, a couple stuff I want y'all to talk about. There's a lot to discuss. But first things first, we gotta get us a ganja check. Make sure we got our expanded. This is our consciousness potion right here. Conscious potion right here. Yeah, so there's a few things I want to discuss. We can get into the what should I say? The boring stuff first. The politics. We can get into that first because now what we got going on is they are saying that we are going into a government shutdown. Let me get this. We are going into a government shutdown. And they say by Saturday. Yep. Let's see. Looking like this. Deadline nears. Let's see this one. Yeah, I think this was.
Voters are blaming everybody who's in Washington, D.C. They get sent down there to do the job, and they've been failing at doing the job for a very long time. And let's be honest about this with the voters. You know, during the Trump administration, they added $7 trillion. $7 trillion in national debt. And now the Biden administration has put another $5 trillion on and counting. They have failed, and they're in the spot they're in now because none of them are willing to tell the truth. None of them are willing to take on the difficult issues. They just want to keep kicking the can down the road.
Chris Christie, of course, former governor of New Jersey and Republican presidential candidate, speaking in last night's debate, talking about the potential for a government shutdown. It seems that the possibility of a last-minute deal to avoid that shutdown getting increasingly slim. Joining us now from D.C., Bloomberg's Kayleigh Lyons. Is a shutdown increasingly seen there, Kayleigh, as inevitable?
It is. It would take a minor miracle guide to avoid a shutdown at this point, considering the deadline is midnight on Saturday. We're working with about 60 hours here, and we are not really closer to a compromise. There's really two things in the works right now. On the one hand, the Senate is trying to push through its own continuing resolution that would fund the government for 45 days, keep the lights on at least in the interim while they actually try to pass all 12 appropriations bills. But that is something the House is just not willing to take up. There is Ukraine funding included in the Senate's current CR. That is a problem for some senators like Republican Rand Paul, who is threatening to hold things up, potentially could delay the Senate process until actually after the deadline. But then in the House, it would likely be dead on arrival for Speaker McCarthy, who is trying to deal with hardline conservatives in his party. There is a potential workaround here in that there could be a discharge petition where some members of the Republican caucus in the House join with Democrats to go around the Speaker. But just procedurally, that could take more than a week. So again, it would run us past the deadline. So it's looking increasingly unlikely that there's a deal to be had here. And frankly, McCarthy in the House doesn't even really want to be dealing with the Senate at this point. He wants to be dealing with President Biden on this issue, making this about the border. And at this point, the White House doesn't really look like it's interested in engaging with that.
Well, that's what I was going to say, Kayleigh. Where is the leverage in this, and who has it?
Well, McCarthy certainly doesn't have as much leverage this time around as he had with the debt ceiling deal when he was threatening a potential default on the U.S. economy if Democrats didn't come to the table and negotiate some kind of spending deal, which they ultimately reached, as we know. But now no one actually wants to stick to those spending levels that were agreed to. That's why all of this is getting relitigated. So that's one of the really big difficulties. Increasingly, the rhetoric you are hearing from Republicans is that they want border measures to be included in whatever continuing resolution moves forward. It seems that there are some in the Senate as well who would support that. That could be one area where there is at least some degree of bicameral effort there. That doesn't necessarily make it bipartisan, though. All in all, it's just a very messy, complicated picture, and we're running really short on time here.
Yep.
I didn't even see the comments. Hold on. Yeah, I ain't even see the comments. Hold on. Peace. What up, Dubs? The motherfuckers don't do nothing nowhere. All they capping about a shutdown. Yeah, that motherfucker got a hole. Yeah, it definitely got a hole in it. You see, it wasn't even no air coming out this motherfucker. Yeah, I just wanted to get to this part first because they always do these government shutdown shits. I've been working for the government for 20 years, man. I have 20 years under my belt. I retired for one facility I did for 20 years, and now I'm on the next one because I started when I was a kid. But I'm saying they've been doing this shit since forever, and it's always a trickle thing with this shit. They always have a problem deciding on what is what, and then it intervenes with our jobs. One time they put us on a 2-week furlough. We didn't get paid. You know what I'm saying? Then one time we were on a month furlough. Like nobody was getting paid. Like this government shit it'd be like something for like to incite fear into the voters so people can start voting for other stuff. Like that's all I really think it is. It's not that I don't think it's that deep. Like they make it like that. Like they make it like that because they want us to be afraid and be scared and all this other weird shit. Because they can control you. You can control anybody in fear. You know, somebody's based upon fear. You know what I'm saying? But I have a few other videos I want to show. Like, we gonna get into this relationship shit. And the reason I've been talking about that shit a lot lately is because, man, y'all don't understand how much stuff be sent to me on Instagram to talk. It's like I could turn my whole platform into a relationship podcast. But I'm just a conspiracy dude, so I don't get into. I don't want to just strictly talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's definitely a scare tactic, bro. You already know. So this video right here fucked me up because um I couldn't. I just don't know what has gotten into the women these days. Like y'all always say we talk about women. We say this stuff about women. Man, I want some of the women to answer this. And fellas, if you next to your girl or your girl is around, send that shit to her or tell her to tune in and watch this part right here because the women has lost they rabbit ass mind to think men are gonna do this. Like, what makes y'all entitled? What do y'all think? Look at this woman. She is batshit crazy, man. A whole face full of makeup. But listen to how she set her rules.
For the past 2 weeks, when I say I'm not satisfied, this what the fuck I got to choose. When you take me on a date, you open up my fucking door. You open up the door. You pull out the chart if it's a chart, and you cut my fucking steak if it's a steak. I'm always gonna order a steak to see if you got some fucking home training, hoe. If you take a female on a date, she order a steak, you cut it. The fuck? They pre-cut it, then you cut it. Be a gentleman. Be the gentleman. You trying to gently touch on this ass? Do the work. Do the work. We going on multiple dates. You want some ass from me? We going on multiple dates. We putting in effort. Bitch, we doing what we got to do to get some ass.
So she says she's been going on dates for the last.
I don't even want to hear what she got to say. I don't even want to hear what she got to say. I just see this is what I'm talking about. What makes you think that I'm gonna spend my money on you, and you coming out with these unrealistic expectations that you want from a man. You want a man to open your door, which is cool. Which is cool. That's player. On top of that, you didn't want a man to open your door. You're demanding him to open your door. And all you do is gonna do is do what? Just sit there and look pretty and give me some pussy? Like, okay, let's just play her role for a second. You honestly think, like, the more when women talk like this, it makes a man just want to humiliate you even more. It makes him feel like, oh, I'm a shit on this bitch. Because you need to be humbled. It's like, okay, what if we do go on a few dates? Yeah, I'm gonna cut your steak. But once I fuck the dog shit out you, I'm gone. Them couple date nights didn't mean nothing to me. You gonna lose your character and your humility, your the humbleness for your own character. You're gonna lose that by going on these dates with these men, especially men with money. Men with money, what she talking about, ain't even finna entertain it. I said, open my door. Soon as you start yelling, "Sir," I'm not finna deal with that. I'm not. Hey, Mario, don't you come over here and start no shit, man. Hey, I'm gonna have to disagree with you, gang. I'm gonna have to disagree with you, man. If you want to come up here and tell us why, you're more than welcome to. Yeah, it's not even the white women. I don't even think it's necessarily a particular type of woman no more. It's not, we can't necessarily say it's always white women, it's black women. Like, I think it's a mindset. The mindset of these women nowadays, they just want money. They don't give a fuck about it's women now will tell you they don't want kids. It's women now that will tell you they don't want to get married. I know a woman that said she don't want to get married and she got 4 kids. It's like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck do y'all be thinking? What do y'all think men be thinking that, like, y'all are our partner? So why would we want you working as many hours as me? See, the key about, see, I learned this in the streets. Before I bought my first pound, I had to crawl before I walked, G. I ain't just get in the game, and I had a plug. I ain't just get in the game and the motherfucker just threw me a pound, 2 pounds, 3 pounds. No, I started from a zip. 1 zip of kush. You could ask anybody around here. I started with 1 zip and I tore this bitch up. This is my city. I tore this bitch up. So that's what I'm saying. You have to be a worker before you become a boss. And a lot of these women is so busy chasing this boss dream, it makes y'all look so masculine. It's just like a man just gonna look at you like, oh, I'm gonna just get some pussy and run. Because this is a problem. When you tell a man that I pay my own bills, I do my own thing, I go to work on my own, you just sound like a single bachelor man. That's what you sound like. That's not intimidating. If all Dubs, if I got on the phone with Dubs right now and we chopping it up, and he like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, yeah, man. I'm finna get my I'm finna move into my town home and I'm finna do this woo woo and I got a few bills to pay. I'm be like, oh yeah, I know. Yeah, that's what's up, bro. Congratulations. Da 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 da. That's what men do. I probably wouldn't even say congratulations. I probably be like, oh, that's what's up, bro. Because that's what men fucking do. We take care of shit. So the fact of the matter is that these women get on this app and say anything because this app has gave incels access to women that they know they can never meet. And by them being simps in the chat, spending money, sending cash apps just to get 5 or 10 minutes of this person's time, what you think is happening? It creates attitudes like that. I wish I could talk.
Last 2 weeks, right? So she's saying that a man needs to open her door, a man needs to pull out her chair, a man needs to cut her steak. Oh, and she said that she orders the steak on purpose to see if he has home training or not. So she believes that if she orders a steak, then she's going to be able to test the man on seeing whether or not he's going to cut the steak to see if he's a gentle man. But yet, nothing in everything she just said was gentle. She was super aggressive. But on top of that, she wants to see if he's a man. She wants to see if he has home training. Then, on top of everything else, she proceeds to say, "Oh, if you want some ass, then we going on multiple dates. If you want some ass, we going on multiple dates."
You selling pussy at this moment. A man with money and he hears that, it's like, oh, she's selling pussy. I'm telling you, women that look like not this woman right here. I follow this woman. She's actually very intelligent. Damn, do I follow her? Oh, I thought I did. She's very actually because I always see her stuff. I thought I was following her, but she's very intelligent. She talks about relationship stuff all the time. But this is the stuff I'm talking about. These type of women. This stuff don't even make sense to me. I gotta look at that again. Hold on.
I've been going on dates for the past 2 weeks. When I say I'm not satisfied, this what the fuck I got to choose. When you take me on a date, you open up my fucking door. You open up the door. You pull out the chair if it's a chair, and you cut my fucking steak if it's a steak. I'm always gonna order a steak to see if you got some fucking home training, hoe. If you take a female on a date, she order a steak, you cut it. The fuck? They pre-cut it, then you cut it. Be a gentleman. Be the gentleman. You trying to gently touch on this ass? Do the work. Do the work. We going on multiple dates. You want some ass from me? We going on multiple dates. We putting in effort. Bitch, we doing what we got to do to get some ass.
What the fuck is that? Yeah, bro, I don't even eat steak like that. So, bitch, I'm not cutting your steak. I never order a steak when I go out. I'm not looking to order a steak when I'm going out. I don't eat. That's too much meat for me. Like, I don't like all that meat in one sitting like that. That's just too much shit. And I don't know, man. I just, you just got to think sometime, like, where did this mentality come from where these women just feel so entitled to lay on your back? All you doing is giving up some pussy, and you want me to open the door. We can exclude opening the door because opening the door is just, that's part of being player. That's part of being romantic. That's part of courting a woman properly. Like, yeah, we can exclude that. But cutting the steak, bro, that is insane. You want me to cut your steak? I just like, so that means the date not even genuine, because the whole time you on this date, you just on a date because you trying to figure some shit out. You not even being 100. You testing me, and I'm being open with you and trying to catch a real vibe. This is why women get played, because y'all be making up shit in y'all mind and thinking how a man's supposed to be. This shit is crazy. Those type of women with the all that makeup on, lips look all weird and super big like them Bratz dolls, them big ass bat wings on their eyelashes. I'm cool on all them type of women. I'm cool on. I run from them type of bitches. I'm cool on that. I have a woman, but I'm just saying I'm cool on all that extra stuff. I'm cool on that. Them women is extra. Nails be this long. You can't even wipe your ass. You can't wipe your ass with them long ass nails. You can't. You can't. So that's what I'm saying. And then when we come to tell y'all this stuff, people be mad. People be mad. Cause I'm a open the door for my lady. I have no problem with that. But you're not gonna talk to me like this. You're not gonna talk to me like this and demand for me to open the door.
Been going on dates for the past 2 weeks. When I say I'm not satisfied, this what the fuck I got to choose. When you take me on a date, you open up my fucking door. You open up the door. You pull out the chair if it's a chair, and you cut my fucking steak if it's a steak. I'm always gonna order a steak to see if you got some fucking home training, hoe. If you take a female on a date, she order a steak, you cut it. The fuck? They pre-cut it, then you cut it. Be a gentleman. Be the gentleman. You trying to gently touch on this ass? Do the work. Do the work. We going on multiple dates. You want some ass from me? We going on multiple dates. We putting in effort. Bitch, we doing what we got to do to get some ass.
Listen, how easy is that? What's up, beauty? Peace. How easy is that? Tell me that. Tell me how easy that is. With a man with some money or that got his shit together, see a pretty woman out here selling pussy like this. This an easy smash. Oh, you want to go on a few dates? Say less. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be a lot. When I say a lot of single women when we get older. About 20 more years from now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's gonna be a lot of single women around here, around the world. Oh, my mama, knock her ass clean down. Knock her ass clean on down. Like a straight jumper. A straight fucking jumper, bro. Knock it clean down. Nobody got time for this. Men are simple. We don't want to deal with that shit. Especially no nagging ass woman. And she seemed like the type to nag. She seemed like the type to nag. You know what I'm saying? So I don't couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. This the problem that we have with society now. Men go for looks. And you know how many men, like I said, still will take that chance with this woman thinking that they can change her. Once she gets comfortable with you, this same mentality is gonna come out. I'll run far as hell away from them. I'll run far as hell. Far, far away. Because I wouldn't want to be bothered with that. I wouldn't want to be bothered with that. Black women love them BBLs. And that's what I was saying. I did a live a while back and I was saying, like, damn, I see a lot of BBLs, but I don't see nobody getting married. The whole purpose of them Colombian women starting that BBL surgery and all that shit was that shit is for trannies, number one, for transformers, and the BBL surgeries was coming from the Colombians, and they was doing it in them Britain women. The British, they was doing it over there because it was a big thing, because they was trying to, the women was trying to get citizenship back here in America from the sailors. Back in the day, all the military, that used to be the thing. Motherfuckers be on the ship. They had to always go overseas, go overseas. Everybody was going overseas. So they used to do that shit so they could attract the sailors, so the sailors can bring the woman back and they can get their citizenship, and then they can bring their families and shit all over here into America. So that's what that shit is for. So I'm thinking, like, you're not getting a BBL to feel like how should I say this? Yes, you may get dressed or get your hair done or get your haircut to look a certain way. Yes, we understand that, to feel good about who you are, but you're also doing it so others can compliment you, so you can look presentable to the world. Nobody get dressed just for themselves. Yes, you do it to feel good, but it has two parts to it. You get dressed to feel good and to look good for others as well. So to get a BBL to attract men, and to not to get one to attract this man to keep your body up in order to get married by a high value man or whatever the case may be, why in the fuck are you getting a BBL? Only to just have a walking around here with a fat ass and can be able to twerk online. Y'all are really taking a lot of time out doing that shit. It's a waste of time. I seen it in porn first. Oh, okay. A lot of chicks be born for real. Lucky they got coochies. Yeah, I swear to God. No type of nothing, just be born. Like, conversations be born, no extra thought. Like, that's why niggas be gone. Motherfuckers to be born. I get dressed for myself. Yes, I know you get dressed for yourself, but you also get dressed to look presentable to the world. I'm pretty sure when you get dressed, somebody say, "Hey, you look nice today." And that also makes you feel good that you did something good to yourself. That I put these colors together and I put this outfit on and I went and got my hair done a certain way or my hair cut a certain way, and it looks good to society. It's presentable to the world. That's how you attract other people, by making yourself presentable to the world. I mean, that's just that. It's not to see her side, like, you like hot sauce. You gotta put some water on that hot sauce. You gotta calm down. It's not that the man, it's not that it's a nigga telling you that you look nice to make you feel that you look nice. You can go a whole day looking nice and nobody can compliment you. It's just the chemistry of looking good. When you look good or look nice, you are eye candy to others. You don't we all don't just, you don't go buy this outfit so you can look cute just for yourself. If you did, why would you go outside with that outfit on? Why would you take a picture and post it? Why would you even buy it? Outfits are designed to do this. Like, you gotta calm down. You gotta calm down. Them BBLs got them dying for attention, literally. Yeah, they do, man. It's sad. I'm gonna play the video for those just came back in. This lady then lost shit. This lady is batshit crazy.
Been going on dates for the past 2 weeks. When I say I'm not satisfied, this what the fuck I got to choose. When you take me on a date, you open up my fucking door. You open up the door. You pull out the chart if it's a chart, and you cut my fucking steak if it's a steak. I'm always gonna order a steak to see if you got some fucking home training, hoe. If you take a female on a date, she order a steak, you cut it. The fuck? They pre-cut it, then you cut it. Be a gentleman. Be the gentleman. You trying to gently touch on this ass? Do the work. Do the work. We going on multiple dates. You want some ass from me? We going on multiple dates. We putting in effort. Bitch, we doing what we got to do to get some ass.
Now look, she don't even look like that. Now, how she making all them demands, I'll be like, hey, that's cool if you want that. Now, can I ask a demand? I won't even a demand. It's a request. I just request you not to wear no makeup. Don't wear no makeup, no lashes. Just put some cocoa butter on your skin and be your natural self. Because you wouldn't say all of that, what you saying right there, with your natural self. Y'all really wake up and put up a costume on every day and then present that to the world and then create unrealistic expectations just because you land on your back giving some pussy away. To a nigga that got some money and got his shit together and got his mindset together, he is not, you cannot fool that. He gonna fool you. He has options. Like, what the fuck? That like that's exactly what I tell her. If she said, well, look, if we go out, you're gonna have to cut my steak. Like, you're gonna have to pull, open my door. You gonna have to woo woo. Like, before I could even feel your vibes, these are your demands. So I will feel disrespected. Cause I'm leading this shit and you already coming in this motherfucker with these weird ass assumptions of these weird ass actions you want a motherfucker to do. Like, no. I'd be like, well, shit, that's cool. Cause I'm quick with comebacks. Like, if you try to, especially if you try to insult my character, or I don't know, it just, that shit quite fast as hell. So I just come back like, well, shit, don't wear no makeup when we go out. Like, yeah. Don't wear no makeup, no eyelashes, no little, what you call that, filler, whatever y'all do, the little blush, no mask, whatever the fuck, mascara, none of that shit. Don't wear none of that. Don't go get your eyelashes trimmed. Don't go get your nails done. Be you. Be you. That's what I'll tell you. And then see how you feel then. When you put that makeup on, you know what I'm saying? You gotta monitor how you feel. When you put that makeup on, all these thoughts come in your head. You're egotistical. Now you want to walk with more of a sexy woo woo on because you want somebody to look at you but do you feel that way without it? I hear women all the time like, oh, I can't get on FaceTime. My hair ain't done. My makeup ain't done. What you mean your makeup ain't done? Your fucking face is right there. A man ain't got to wake up and put makeup on. Real men. Yeah, we live in a different time now. You got it. The spoon right there. No, take it. You got it. Close the door. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't nobody marrying black women. I say date or marry a white woman if you can. Oh no, gang. I ain't marrying no white woman, gang. I feel you, but that's just not my preference. Like, I don't have nothing against white women, but it's just, I don't think I'm too deep of a conscious dude. Like, I know too much shit to be sitting up laid up with some white woman. I couldn't do it. I know too much about life, history. I just, I didn't have my fair share. I didn't have about, mess around over a lifetime, about 3 or 4 chicks, but you know what I'm saying? I can't fool with no white chicks, bro. I just can't do it. She wearing a lot of makeup to show. She wearing a lot of makeup in order to look beautiful. Yeah, that's cool too, but shit, you was already told you was beautiful before you even started wearing makeup. Women are always told they're beautiful. You're beautiful. The world is yours. Don't take that shit literally, because the world is not yours and you can't have everything. This world big as hell. What you mean the world is yours? You know what I'm saying? So it's just, you gotta have a different mindset. I'm finna get me a Nigerian. Yeah, you get you a Nigerian and you looking for a scam. A scamgerian. That's what you finna get. Nobody gonna take your social security. Y'all gonna get married. You gonna have all your shit. You gonna come on one day. Your bank account gonna be gone. All that shit gonna be transferred to an unregistered account, an offshore account. That boy gonna be gone. Better not play with them damn Nigerian people. Oh, look at this. This is insane.
What is it? 8.
She's 18 and her body count is 8. Let's say that again. She's 18 and her body count is 8. If my daughter told me that, I would have probably feel like I failed as a father. If you look at the father's reaction, it fucked me up. Look at this shit.
8.
8.
8.
Sweetheart, you're just
She's just starting out. Are you disappointed with 8, or are you just kind of like?
You hear the mom? Oh, she's just starting out.
Surprised today.
You know,
A lot of people are disappointed by 8.
8. Wow. I guess the 8 don't hate.
8 don't hate?
Yeah, 8 don't hate. I can't hate over the 8.
Obviously, you are. Why does a body count count?
Get into it.
Now let's talk about it. Why does a body count count? Let's talk about it, y'all. Did I drop the link? Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about, does this body count count? Because why are you having sex? How are you having sex with 8 dudes and you 18? You've been fucking obviously since 15, 16. And it wasn't just 8 times. See, when you a kid, your sex drive, if you get, once you start doing something early as a kid, that shit be like over, like, I don't know, it just be like, the energy be like there. But 8 dicks at 18 and you sucked all 8 of them. You sucked all 8 of them motherfuckers. That is insane. I don't sex shame though. They humans like us, but definitely not wifing though. Yeah, come on, bro. 8 at 18, you can't wife nobody like that. You over experienced. What you gonna do in college? What's so funny about this? She even felt bad when she told her dad. Just let's watch it again.
What is it?
8.
8.
8.
8.
Sweetheart, you're just
She's just starting out. Are you disappointed with 8, or are you just kind of like surprised today?
You know,
A lot of people are disappointed by 8.
8. Wow. I guess the 8 don't hate.
8 don't hate?
Yeah, 8 don't hate. I can't hate over the 8.
Obviously, you are. Why does a body count count?
Get into it.
Look at that man's face. He like, 8. Do you know what's going through that man's mind? Do y'all women know what we do with women? Like women, do y'all forget how y'all be when y'all really like a man? Y'all be wide the fuck open. Y'all will let a man do anything to y'all. Anything. So you mean to tell me She ain't suck all 8 of them joints? Yes. Look at the father face. He like, damn, 8 dicks at 18? Where the fuck was I at? That's what you gonna be thinking as a father. Like, damn, like, damn, where was I at? You had to be fucking when you was 15. You don't know she sucked all 8 of them. She sucked all 5.5. Come on, man. She sucked all them joints. Listen, man, I was in high school before. I messed with an Asian chick before. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. That's the first thing they doing. Like, I don't know where you been. Damn, this bogus ass one. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely a hard 18. Like if I was the dad, like I'd have told them after the interview, like, hey, cut that part out, bro. My daughter finna go to college, man. I don't want her name or her face. You know what I'm saying? Put out there for the world like that, man. Like I gotta still kind of protect her somehow, some way. Like that is insane. Insane. That's a hard ass 18. I'm telling you, man, that is. I'm telling y'all, after that interview, I guarantee they had a talk. And then you see the lady over there to the right gonna say, well, she's just starting out. Like, what you mean she's just starting out? Big girl, 18 years old, and had sex with 8 dudes already. Like, what the fuck? Like, in a man's mind, no matter how old his daughter is, he still's gonna see her as his baby girl. As that little baby girl, running up to him, giving him a hug. He don't see her as this grown-ass woman. Even though he respect her as that, he knows she's gonna be dating men and all that stuff because we're dating other fathers' daughters. So if we're dating the daughters, we got to teach our daughters at that time gonna come too. But obviously, man, he ain't put a word or a bug or something in her ear or something. Like she must be super spoiled or something, because there's no way. There is no way. It's insane.
What is it?
8.
8?
8?
8.
Sweetheart, you're just
She's just starting out. Are you disappointed with 8, or are you just kind of like surprised today?
You know,
A lot of people are disappointed by 8.
8. Wow. I guess the 8 don't hate.
8 don't hate?
Yeah, 8 don't hate. I can't hate over the 8.
Obviously you are. Why does a body count count?
Why does a body count count? And see, y'all ladies don't want to talk about it. Normally when I drop the link, y'all fast as hell up here. Now don't nobody want to talk about it. Let's talk about it. Even with men. I feel like with men too. Because shit, it don't do nothing but give you PTSD. With men, once they get in a relationship, all that sex and shit they've been doing, and if they was creeping around with other dudes, chicks, or just being single, getting away with certain shit, then it's like you get in a relationship, it's like, oh hell no. Like, is she gonna be doing this? You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I know hot sauce. I'm just saying in general, because we just live in times now where things are different, man. Like, things are really different. But there was no way back in the day a girl could tell her daughter, a girl could tell her father she had sex with 8 dudes. She be beat. Like, back in the day, like, we couldn't, like, things are too open. Like, that's why, like, when I be seeing all this shit on here, I be like, boy, I don't know how y'all, like, ain't no motherfucking way. There's no way my sister, say if that was my sister could never told my dad that she'd had the skin ripped off her body. And my dad raised us. It was me, my brother, and my sister. And my dad raised us in the house. That nigga didn't play that shit. So there's no way. I be thinking, like, how the girls now, like, even my daughter, she knows she can't tell me no weird shit like that. 8 dudes? I'm finna tear your ass up. Like, what you mean 8 dudes? Fuck is you doing? You need some attention? Like, what the fuck? No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. We be living in a crazy ass world, man. Like, it's just all kind of shit going on, man. This lady said this right here.
The reality that needs to be said out loud is that as Black men age, their desirability increases. Thus, their optionality of women is always expanding. And the exact opposite is true for Black women. As we age, doesn't matter how much money we accumulate, our degrees or professional accolades, the reality is that our marriage and partnership market value is depreciating with every passing year. No matter how good we look, no matter how fit we are, men are still seeing primarily our presumed dwindling fertility as a knock against us. And speaking of fertility, that is another reason that I want younger Black women to seek marriage and partnership in college or right after, if that's what they choose. Because the number of college-educated Black men is so low when compared to Black college-educated women that we're all going to be targeting the same small pool of men. And as we heard today, on most campuses, there's like 7 Black women students for every 1 Black man student. Y'all do the math. So here's my advice. If you are a young Black woman in college and you know in your heart and in your head that you want to prioritize family, I suggest that you simultaneously pursue that MRS degree right along with that BA or JD. Because the handful of Black college-age men that actually do desire to get married soon, and they do share that value system, and family is a priority for them too, y'all, that is an incredibly small pool, and it's shrinking as you get older. And by the time you reach my age, 40, you will be faced with different choices relating to life partnership and motherhood. Now, I'm not saying that delaying marriage or motherhood is a bad option, but it's one that comes with its own consequences. And our women deserve to know on the front end of their decision making instead of on the back half.
Telling you. Exactly. I'm sure the shit wasn't even worth it. I want to weigh 45 pounds later and say I want to settle down. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying right there. Nobody's telling y'all don't go get your career, don't go get a degree. Nobody's telling you don't go get the bag. That will be pure hating. Nobody is telling you to sit at home and just sit in the house and flip pancakes and make my food and clean up and have this done. Nobody is telling women to do that. You can still educate yourself. You can still have babies, but still keep yourself in a upscale way to where you want to have babies. I mean, that's what I'm sorry, where you want to get married. It is very scary to men when a woman tells them that she does not want to get married. She doesn't want kids. And instantly in a man's mind, instantly in his mind is like, well, what the fuck you gonna do? You just gonna be out here having sex with multiple men because no man is going to pursue you at 40. No man is really trying to pursue you at 40. Look how young I look. But I'm 38 years old. Like, like you gotta have your shit in order. You're getting old. So the whole mentality of the 40s is the new 30. We don't give a fuck what you telling you, what the 40s is the new 30. You really 40. Your hair turning gray. Because that 25-year-old woman, hair ain't turning gray. So we need to stop with the fairy tale stuff and get more in tune with what's going on. Straight up. Women do not want to get married. And if you do not want to get married, that means you will be having sex with multiple men along the way. Why have babies? I say that all the time. Why do we have babies and we're not pursuing marriage? Why do we get in relationships and we're not pursuing marriage? Like I say that all the time. All the time. Why are we getting in relationships if the end goal isn't marriage? What's the purpose? And I tell men all the time, why do you trap yourself in a relationship if you're not one with this person yet? Because what men fail to realize is once I get in this relationship with you, you control my sex drive. Because when I'm horny, I'm gonna come to you. But if you angry today and I'm horny, you don't want to do it. That's where the awkwardness comes in. Because you feel you're not gonna play your part still because you mad. Just like if you don't want to give me none and then I say, okay, I don't want to pay the bills today. Then what? So what do you say about young women who don't have children, who did prioritize trying to have a family and have been abused because of it? Prioritize trying to have a family and been abused because of it. You gotta read, hold on, let me read that again. So what do you say about young women who don't have children, who did prioritize trying to have a family and have been abused because of it? I don't get it. I don't get the abuse part is throwing me off. That's why the abuse part is throwing me off. I don't know what you talking about right there. But yeah, that's why it's that. And that goes back to what we was talking about before with the BBLs. Why are you getting a BBL if you're not attracting a man to get married? Like why? What's the purpose? What you getting this BBL for if you ain't attracting no man to get married? Y'all getting BBLs and not going to the gym working out. What are you gonna look like in 10 years? Abused meaning it wasn't appreciated that you were focused on family. Yeah, I mean, like I say, every person you meet is not going to be the person. You know, you gotta have some type of like, some type of backup plan, some type of, some balance to where not saying you're not giving all your emotions, it's just you're careful at giving them. You know, one thing about me, I know when I like somebody, and I know I like my feelings can start like over liking them. You start like saying little goofy words and little shit like that. Like when you talking to them and making up names, like that's when I tap into my emotions and I can control the situation. I come back to reality. I have to remember you just met this person. You got to remember, you could be moving too fast. This person don't even really know you. People get comfortable very, very fast. Very, very fast. People get comfortable, think they know you. So I play my cards very, very, very well. Very well, especially when it comes to attaching myself into a relationship. Like I don't just get with somebody and then we together. Like hell no. We gonna go a few months. I really try to test it into that infatuation phase wear off. Once that infatuation phase wear off, it's a done deal. You know you can make your decision then. That makes a woman feel like, why give a fuck? Niggas don't want marriage or a wife. They want to fuck the hoes and disrespect the good women. No, I don't think that. I just think it's so many men that just want to have sex that it's hard to find that one that really genuinely want to pursue you and, want to take you to the next level as he progressed to the next level. Like I say, everybody you meet is not going to be that diamond in the rough. Like everybody's not going to be that. Sometimes it could be a motherfucker that you least expect it. It could be somebody that could just always been your friend on the side and just been your friend. And then one day y'all end up going to get coffee. Then y'all end up going to a movie. Then y'all just end up doing it again and then end up dating. Like it be stuff like that. Like my girl, we became friends first. We was just friends and then we started a business and then just like, what the fuck? Like how did this happen? Like it just happened. So white women go to college to find their husbands. Black women go to college for a career. You spitting, boy. You spitting right there. Hey, I can't argue that. And I think that's because I think it's culture based. Like the cultures is different. So, white women come from money. So they know they didn't see their mom, in the house with dad and dad's going to the office and all that type of shit. We didn't come from that. Niggas didn't even have a dad, and some women didn't even have a dad in the crib. So they only know to get up and go get it. The whole strong black woman mentality. That's where that come from, because a man is not there. So now they have to be strong. You don't have to be. You strong when you in your submissiveness state. Like, matching a man's energy, trying to be in his face, all that. None of that stuff works. I think I might got another. Oh damn, I clicked the wrong shit. I think I got another video on here. It's fucked up, man. It's fucked up out here. find this shit. Damn, I can't. Damn. Was it on Facebook? Damn. I can't find it, but a girl. See, I be looking at so much shit. I be forgetting to say this shit. This girl had she was with dude, and then he I guess he had her phone. And he was like, man, why you tripping or something like that? She was like, give me my phone, give me my phone. She smacked the dog, shut out on. Wow, smacked his ass. And she was big as hell. He probably was like 130 pounds. She had to be a good 260, 270. Like she smacked the shit out of him. So he ran up to her and like pushed her, and she fell in the pond, like fell in the water. So everybody like, oh, he bogus, like, but nobody's saying why she just slapped the shit out of him. So it's just like, man, y'all gotta just keep y'all hands to yourself, man. Like you cannot control a man. Like he is there to protect you. You didn't slap the motherfucker. What you think your protector gonna do? If somebody came and slapped you, he gonna slap the shit out of them or beat the dog shit out of them. So it's like, why would you try to slap him and test him? Like that'd be weird. I don't even know how like you even want to. I wouldn't even want to be with nobody that you got to talk to like that, or you irritated with. You go around them and you irritated and you just don't want to be there. I'm not going to be there. That's weird. And a lot of people do that. That's how the toxic relationships start. Like they want to leave, but they don't want to see you with nobody else. So they just sit there and be with you. But they treat you like shit or become narcissists. Like it's crazy world we live in, man. It's crazy. Yeah, man. I ain't gonna be too long today, man. I got my son. I just wanted to get a few things out, show a few videos. I'm gonna have some more videos next time, man. Yeah, man. This is it's been a crazy. That's why I said fuck it. Nah, you can't say fuck it, man. You can't just give up. Aside, like it's 8 billion people on this planet. Like you gonna find that one, or he gonna find you. That's why I say just keep doing what you gotta do to attract a particular type of man. So it's like whatever you doing to attract a man to keep your hygiene up, keeping your body up, whatever it is you do to keep your looks up, how you keeping your looks up now, to attract that particular type of man. And he gonna come, but you don't want to rush it. You don't want to rush it, and you don't want to be indecisive. You don't want to say one day, yeah, and then a motherfucker make one mistake and it's like, oh, fuck that shit, because then you will be the attractive man who gonna end up fooling you. You know what I'm saying? That's how the universe work. Like it almost bring kind of things back around. Like that's just kind of like how it work. So you got to be, that's why they really tell you to be mindful of the things you say and you put out there, especially being emotional about it. Because once the emotion is in there and the intent, and then it just, it'll manifest. That's how that shit work. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we ain't gonna be long today, man. I just had to chop it up with y'all for a second, man. I'm probably gonna go back live on either Friday night or Saturday night. Yeah, either Friday night or Saturday night. I'm gonna go back live. Yeah, happened this time. That's what I feel happened this time. Yeah, I mean, I mean, that's what I'm saying. So it's those type of people out there. It's those people out there that'll trick you out your draws. You know what I'm saying? And it just happens. You know, some people can't be real. Some people can't. They don't want to be real with you because they feel like if they be real with you, they not gonna get what they coming to get. So they just gonna lie to you, sell you a dream, you know, agree with you, very agreeable with everything you say, you know. And then right after that, all that shit changed. So it's just like we live in a tough world, a tricky world, man. You just gotta be tough. You gotta be tough in this motherfucker. You still trash in the game. Bro, listen, bro. Niggas ain't fucking with me on that in that Mortal Kombat, bro. I'm telling you, I'm beating ass. I'm beating ass. And I'm down there finna finish my food, chill with my son for a little bit, and I'm gonna hop on that shit again. Cause niggas ain't fucking with me, gang. All y'all niggas be talking that shit in the chat when I go live playing Mortal Kombat, but don't none of you niggas get on. Don't none of you get on, man. So I'm Liu Kang in this bitch. You feel me? We the fire god. But yeah, man, this was another episode of Expanding the Conscious Mindset. You play like your hey, either way, man. Either way, gang. It's whatever, man. You know I got them hands, boy. You already know. You already know. Hey, man, this is another episode of Expanding the Conscious Mindset, episode 28, man. And I appreciate y'all coming through. And always remember, transforming your mind shapes your reality. Until next time, peace. Dubs, get the fuck out of here.